Hi friends, we're back making another fairly simple card. Today we are going to make this little guy. I laid out the elements earlier, took a photo for reference. We're going to set the photo off to the side just so that we can see it and refer to it as needed. With a simpler card, it's not always necessary, but you know, we get busy and we forget things and we think, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do, and then you get into it and you're like, wait a minute, what was I doing? So we're going to start with our background. I've got a purple card blank and some cardstock from a piece of scrapbooking paper that has already been cut down to size for a different project that I ended up not using it for. We're going to trim it a little bit further so that it will fit on our card blank and give us a nice little border. And I'll leave my links to my paper trimmer and a few other supplies in the description if you are in need of any of those types of things. Alright, we've got our card blank, we've got our background. Sometimes I use a adhesive runner, other times I use a glue stick. Today I'm going glue stick. You might hear some noises in the background. I hear my son up and about and my dogs walking around. Everyday sounds of real life, right? Okay, there's our background. Ooh, it's a little crooked. And one of the benefits of glue stick over adhesive runner is it's a lot easier to pick up a glue stick mistake and fix it. There we go. This tag, I know with the hole I wanted to put some string through it. Pre-cut some string. So we are going to fold these over. Okay, now I've got 3 pieces all the same size. Fold them in half. The looped end is going to go through the hole. I want to make sure I have all 3 loops. I'm going to use my finger to get them all the same length. There we go. We're going to take the ends and pop them through the loop and very carefully tighten this down. Alright, I will trim these after everything else is done. Now here I could use glue stick, but I want to make sure that this is attached really well because this twine is going to make the top of the tag stick up and I don't want it to accidentally become dislodged. So I'm using permanent adhesive. I love these Tombow rollers. They are refillable. I think I might be close to needing to refill this one actually, but I'm not totally positive. And I'm going to put extra adhesive up here around the top. Okay, I know I want this slightly off center, or more than slightly, I want it off to one side. Got this little sentiment, oh my gourd, I thought that was super funny. It's from this little set of stickers that I got last year. If I can find these, I'll put them in the description. I just took the sticker, put it on another piece of cardstock or a card blank and cut it out. Thought it was really funny, really cute. Oh my gourd. It actually reminds me a lot of a YouTuber that I really like, Roots and Refuge. The woman on that channel, Jess, is really funny, and she is a farmer, really, a homesteader, and oh my gourd made me think of her. Not totally sure why. She's actually super into tomatoes, not necessarily gourds, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. I hate saying that now. It is what it is. If you're in the US, you may understand what I'm referring to when I say it is what it is, and that I hate that phrase now. Alright, oh my gourd. I used some little foam dots to pop it up. I'm going to use these thick stickers to create a little pumpkin patch. But I also want to layer them, so the two in the front are going to have foam dots behind them. So this card is actually going to end up really thick. And I could pop these little face pieces out, but I found that it's really hard to get them through the background sticker layer, and I don't want that white showing. So I'm just going to leave those little parts of the face on there. So I'm going to put down my first one. I'm using the second one, this one, to make sure I put it where I want it, so that I can see this one and so that I cover up a part of this tag that I don't necessarily want showing. Okay, I think that'll be good. Some of these stickers stick really well, others don't, so I'm just going to press down for a moment, make sure it's sticking. There, perfect. I am going to take the backing off of this one, even though it's not going to be stuck fully to my card, the back of the card, but it will be stuck to this guy. Because this card is going to be quite thick, I'm going to take it to the post office and ask them to weigh it so that I make sure I have the correct postage on it. I think it will end up being thicker, just a little bit thicker than the maximum for regular first class postage, and it may be heavier as well. I do have a little kitchen scale that I use for mailing calculations sometimes, but in this case I think it's smarter to just take it to the post office. So I used foam squares on the back of this pumpkin to pop it up. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Actually, maybe I'll just stick him like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick him like that. I'm not going to use foam squares on him. I think that'll be cute enough. So this is one of the things about crafting. It's totally okay to change your plan midway through. Alright, everything's pretty well adhered. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. I want to make sure that it's long enough to be interesting and not to come undone, but not so long that it looks messy or won't go into an envelope. I'll probably have to fold it back to put it in an envelope. But there we go. Really cute. It's got some dimension. Oh my gourd. Alright, if you like this one, hit subscribe, give it a like, do all the things everyone on YouTube tells you to do, and I will see you next time. Bye!